Most people think discipline is restriction, something heavy, something strict, something that takes your freedom away. But what if the opposite is true? What if the lack of discipline is what actually keeps you stuck? Because without structure, even your best intention collapse under pressure. Few years ago, there was a man with foundation beneath him can build almost anything. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this is a series about rebuilding after life added season, not just emotionally but practically. And if you have been walking through this journey with us, thank you for joining us again. Today we are talking about discipline, but not the punishment version of discipline. We are talking about the kind that creates freedom. Stay with me because this might change how you see structure in your life forever. Many people resist discipline because they associate it with pressure, rules, control, restriction. But the real problem isn't discipline, it's chaos. Waking up with no direction, planning without structure, starting without finishing, repeating cycles of motivation and burnout. And over time, life begins to feel unpredictable, not because you lack potential, but because you lack the system that supports your potential. Without discipline, everything becomes a negotiation. Should I do it now or later? Do I feel like it or not? Maybe tomorrow. And slowly, your life becomes shaped by mood instead of intention. If this message is speaking to someone trying to build consistency around you, share it with them. And if you are committed to rebuilding your life with structure and clarity, subscribe and join us for the journey ahead. Here's the truth most people discover too late. Freedom without discipline is not freedom, it is instability. Because real freedom is not doing whatever you want in the moment. Real freedom is being able to do what matters, even when you don't feel like it. Discipline is what protects your future self from your present emotion. It creates boundaries that support growth. It reduces decision fatigue. It removes chaos. And most importantly, it builds momentum you can rely on. People don't fail because they lack dream. They fail because they lack structure around those dreams. We'll be right back after a short break. And when we return, let us talk about how discipline actually creates peace instead of pressure. Welcome back. The goal of discipline is not perfection, it is consistency. And consistency creates something powerful, predictability. When your life has structure, your mind relaxes. You stop constantly renegotiating your decisions. You stop depending on motivations. You stop starting over every week. Instead, you begin to trust your rhythm. Wake up time becomes steady. Daily habits become normal. Progress becomes expected, not accidental. And that stability creates a kind of quiet confidence because you are no longer reacting to life, you are shaping it. If discipline feels hard right now, don't start with intensity, start with rhythm. Pick a few simple commitments, a consistent wake up time, a short daily walk, a small task you complete every day, not big changes, small anchors. Because discipline is not built in dramatic moments, it is built in ordinary repetition. And over time, those repetitions stop feeling like efforts, they become identity. You stop asking, did I feel like doing this? And you start realizing this is just who I am now. Maybe you have associated discipline with pressure. Maybe you have tried and failed before. Maybe structure feels overwhelming right now. That is okay. Because discipline isn't something you master overnight. It is something you grow into. Slowly, one habit at a time, one choice at a time, one day at a time. And eventually, what once felt restrictive starts to feel like freedom. If this message encourages you today, share it with someone who is trying to build consistency again. Save it for the moment when discipline feels too heavy, and subscribe if you are committed to rebuilding your life with structure, stability, and strength. Until next time, take care of yourself and remember, discipline is not the enemy of freedom, it is the foundation of it.